are in. Hello everyone, good to see all of you, if anyone's here. WCML something. Oh, wait, no, it was... Oh god, which one was it again? Oh, it was this one. London Euston to Milton Keynes. I think that's how you pronounce it. Okay. Alright, I need to double check. WCML. Nope, I have not done a single thing on this. Okay. Just trying to see, is there a specific thing I can look at for this? Muscat, Finland South, okay. If anyone's here, make yourself known, don't mind me. Oh man. Okay. Alright, don't mind me for a second. Oh, right, sorry, I keep forgetting. Whoops. So. Of course, we're probably going to do refreshing refurb first. But just give me a sec, guys. Is there any sort of, like, manual I can access just in case? Actually, you know what? It's a British thing. I don't really need to worry about that. But we'll at least go back and have a look at the training. No, never mind. Alright, well, forget what I said about manuals. For now, we're just going to get straight into this thing. Refreshing refurb on the WCML South, London Euston to Milton Keynes. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. Set up and drive the first newly refurbished Class 390 from the sidings at Wembley to London Euston and up the West Coast Main Line. Alright, without further ado, I think we can get started. Okay, that's new. Let's just do this one quickly. Okay. Alright, the Class 390 introduction. Let's do this first. Cool.
In this training module, you'll be taken through the operation of the Pendolino Class 390 electric multiple unit.
Okay.
Begin, insert and set the master key to on.
Alrighty. What next?
Set the headlights to indicate that this train is operational.
Day running. Got it.
After setting the reverser, you will hear an alarm. This is the tilt authorization and speed supervision alarm and will need to be acknowledged.
Okay. Can I...
Set the reverser
I can open the window.
direction of travel.
I know it's gonna look weird, but still. Forward, okay. Done that.
The tilt alarm will sound for a second time. Acknowledge the alarm.
Okay.
TAPS uses communications between an onboard computer and trackside beacons to inform the train of enhanced permissible speed, as well as disabling the system when not in speed supervised zones. When in speed supervised zones, the blue speed supervised light will illuminate and allow the train to drive at the enhanced permissible speed. When outside of the speed supervised zones, the blue light will not be illuminated and you will be restricted to the maximum permissible speed. If you exceed the enhanced permissible speed by more than 3.5 miles per hour, the TAS warning light will illuminate and an alarm will sound indicating that you must reduce your speed. The light will extinguish and the alarm will stop when you are below the enhanced speed limit.
I don't know if I'm gonna remember all of that.
Miles per hour above the enhanced permissible speed, the TAS warning light will flash and the penalty brake application will be enforced.
Okay. I think that I understand.
To stop the penalty brake application, you must reduce your speed and press the intervention reset button.
Okay.
Open the passenger doors to allow boarding.
Cool. Getting there. Okay.
Departure.
Yep, of course. Yeah, that's it. I'm pretty sure I pressed Y.
Move the power handle into the power range to get moving.
Okay. Cool. And off we go. And this is in apparently diesel mode, I would think. Cause oh no, there's electric. Never mind. 75 miles per hour or 120 kilometers. Let's do that. Getting there.
Now you've built up some speed, you can return the power handle to the off position.
Done that. It's on the off position now.
390 was developed as part of a plan to overhaul services between London and Glasgow. Originally just an 8-car formation, demand meant that the Class 390s now appear in 9 and 11-car formations, capable of carrying more than 450 passengers.
Ooh, nice.
After 20 years and 300 million miles, Avanti's Class 390s have undergone a full refurbishment, preparing them for the future.
Alrighty. Stop at Station 1. Okay, it's starting to go down now. Just taking a precaution, don't mind me.
You're approaching the station. Begin applying a small amount of braking force by moving the power handle into the braking range.
I already have, trust me. Alright, keep slowing down. We got this. Just keep slowing down slowly. And there we go.
Good work. That concludes all of the basics of operating this train.
Excellent, I think. Alright, I think I understand now. Alright, now that we've done that, I can go straight into refreshing refurb, which I know we were going to do before. However, to be fair, I think I'll do one thing before we truly get into it. So, don't mind me. Alrighty. Oh god, why is this unlisted? I just realized. That should be public. What happened? Why did that happen? Alright, so. Hopefully people will start arriving now, but oh my god, that's stupid. Alright, so. Apparently this is the start of the public live stream. Almost 15 minutes in. God damn it. Oh boy, well let's get into this then. Refreshing refurb properly. Let's try it. Good morning, driver. Welcome to the Intercity Depot at Wembley. These Class 390s in front of you are the first of the newly refurbished sets. Okay. Today you have the honour of driving the first refurbished train from Euston before driving up to Watford to meet another refurbished train on its way to London. Ah, so we're technically driving 2 trains today. Cool. Let's go. Okay, that's a cool lock. Let's close the door. Excellent. What's this area for? I was trying to get in the door before closing it. Alrighty. Driver's seat. Oh. The train auxiliaries set for 5 seconds. Okay. Set up the master key. Forwards. Neutral, actually. The pan up. Traction reset. Okay. First set of forwards. Okay. Wait for the second tilt alarm warning. Very good. Hello, supercar. Nice to see you. How are you? Alrighty. And then the intervention reset. Set up exterior lights to day running. There we are. It's gonna look weird in the cab, but I still want the windows to be open. Alright, let's apply some power while we're talking about Mega Malamar. Let's do this. Alrighty. Off we go to London Euston, Platform 4. Well, what do you think about Mega Malamar Supercar? I think it's a pretty cool thing. I really do. At least for this sort of train, I only need to use one hand, so that's one good thing. Honestly, I think it's pretty cool, but it did remind me a little bit of, well, I want to say it has a seemingly a big brain, and I maybe start thinking of Megamind. I'll be honest. Alright, there's a red signal in front of us somewhere. So I want to slow down, just in case. Okay. It has a long rainbow body, and it has long tentacles and also the big brain head, and can do brainwash. Yes. For some reason, that's kind of why I like it. Because it can completely change your personality, in a way. And that's just, in a way, fascinating. I definitely would not consider it a bad thing, but at the same time, I don't think I would call it a good thing either. Just interesting, honestly. That's my opinion. I kind of want to go a bit faster, but I really can't at the moment. So while I'm just going this slow, I'm going to have a bit of my Coke. The meeting guy says, "My friend Malamar." That's honestly how Malabar's been advertised as lately. Especially when Mega Malamar was revealed. I still haven't really seen the video, I'm going to at some point soon. But yeah, even I started saying the phrase a couple of times, especially during Dynamax Adventures. Whenever we came across a Malamar in Dynamax Adventures, that's the phrase I used. Even for checking the shiny. It's just the concept of it is slightly intriguing. To say the least. That's what I think. Alright, interesting set of tracks here. Did not expect that. And we can go a tiny bit faster, but not by much. And not even yet. Very good. Now I can speed up a tiny bit. But also not for long. There we are. And I'll say about now I need to slow down to 24 again. There we are. Could go faster a tiny bit, but not by much. Well, I think we have a mostly clear run to London Euston. That'll be cool. Yes? What are you trying to tell me? Hello, Light Strike. Good to see you. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Right, very soon we can go 48 at the most. Your name sounds familiar. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, though. Yeah, let's go 48. I still remember your shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet, I think. Yes, sometimes I am, not always. I honestly don't even know how fast that is at the moment. Probably higher than 175. Oh, 177 I think it was. So let's go! And while we're speeding up, let's have a look at our train. The Avanti West Coast Pendolino. Excellent. 390, 153. There's the thumbnail, at least. Yeah, basically there are times I'm still shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet. Especially when it comes to eggs, but there's also more things I want to do in the game. You know? And of course there is, why wouldn't there be? I need to slow down to 129 soon. Probably about now, actually. Let me just get to the right speed first, and then I'll read your comment. There we are. I've missed you, I've grown, and I suddenly stopped watching your vids and lives because my phone doesn't want me to see your lives. Well, I'm glad you're here now, that's very good. Thank you for joining. There was Painter Girl, who's drawing the Malamar on the wall with Dedenne. Yes. Yes, that was right. The Painter Girl drawing Malamar, and who creates some sort of art with Dedenne. Yes, basically that's right. Slow down to 89. I did not see that. I was not focusing at all. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, we're making our way there. 3 kilometers left. Slow down to 80, okay. Did not see that. Oh, you loved Dedenne? Yeah, Dedenne's a cool one. Especially its shiny. Its shiny was honestly really good. Okay, I'm at the right speed, more than 100 meters early. That's fine. Excellent. Especially your profile right now. Very nice. To be fair though, I think your profile looks like Eevee to me. At least on YouTube. I don't know about your other profiles or any other platforms you're on. I have not seen that. Here on YouTube, looks like you have an Eevee. So, yeah. I at least need to slow down to 64. There we go. There was something else. It was the taxi driver in car with decoration full of Malamar. Yes, that is true. That was also seen. Slow down to 40. There we go. What sort of question would you like to ask, Lightstrike? As I'm driving into London Euston. Yes, I know I'm going above the speed limit a little bit. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Why did your channel suddenly go down? Your vids were so cool. What do you mean went down? I don't know anything about that. I feel like my channel's been about the same as always. It's been YouTube that's been making a change slightly. Against my wishes. But overall, I feel like my channel has been the same for a while now, honestly. That's my opinion. Wait, what? Why? I'm redoing that. I'm redoing that. That was so mean. I don't know what happened. I don't understand. Refreshing refurb. Oh my god. I don't get that. Why did that happen? Good morning, driver. Welcome to the Intercity Depot at Wembley. The Class 390s in front of you are the first of the newly refurbished sets. Today you have the honour of driving the first refurbished train from Euston before driving up to Watford to meet another refurbished train on its way to London. So I guess in a way I was kind of right, but also not really, when I read that sentence. Okay, let's get back into this. I meant, like, why is your views, subscribers, and likes mostly going down? I don't understand. Ah, okay. Honestly, I don't understand that either. Okay. There we are. Hello, Saras. How are you? Good to see you. There we are. Alright, let's do this. Safe travels, traveler. That's the one. At least I've already got the thumbnail, so I can just stay in the cab now. Honestly, I don't understand Lightstrike, about why it happened. I don't know what YouTube is doing to my channel. But overall, I feel like I am doing well. Just steady, basically. That's how I feel. So I'm gonna guess, are you Amir? Saras, and Saras says, what's that? I'm gonna take that as a no. But it's good to see you guys. I was wondering why no one was coming in the live stream when I was first starting. Because I had the live stream unlisted for a bit, instead of public. Which it is now, hopefully. But oh my god. Oh, whoops. Alrighty. We're on our way, even though we might have to stop in a second. That's Class 66 is dressed up in Queensland Railway. By the way, what game are you playing? Train Sim World 5. That's the game I'm playing. And I'm playing it just because I want to. I want to drive trains again. And also, Train Sim World 6 is coming out later this month. So, yeah. Yeah, it's already coming out soon. I feel like it was the 30th of September. Could have been earlier. I know I'm going above the speed limit. Slow down naturally. Come on. I know you do. There we go. I have another question. Do you still play Roblox? What do you mean, still? I've never touched Roblox in my life. If I did play Roblox, I'd only play a New South Wales train driver sort of game in Roblox. That would be the only one I would even consider. I've never touched Roblox in my life. But it has been a while since I played any Spider-Man game, especially from was it Insomniac who made the games? I've forgotten already. Why'd I forget? But yeah. Nowadays I mostly drive virtual trains and shiny hunt in Pokemon. Those are my current experiences with games that are not on the phone. On the phone, I've been playing a lot of Train Station 3 lately. I haven't opened Train Station 2 in a little while. I kind of want to. But yeah, Train Station 3 is the one I'm focusing on right now, on the phone. Oh, and Pokemon Sleep. Forgot about that. I haven't gotten a shiny in like a week or two, but the most recent shiny I have gotten is a Pichu. And I've already gotten a shiny Pikachu and a Raichu by that point, so the Pichu I have is gonna stay a Pichu. But I'm glad, Supercar, that you have a shiny Wobbuffet. That is cool. I've honestly forgotten if I have a shiny Wobbuffet in Pokemon Sleep. I definitely don't in the other Pokemon games I have, but Pokemon Sleep I've forgotten. I mean, I've got a couple of pink shinies, including a Crocodile that I'm trying to slowly evolve into, Skeledirge shiny in Pokemon Sleep. But yeah. Oh, I forgot to... yeah. Okay, pay attention, doy. Okay, soon I'll be able to go 48. Alrighty. So it will be 177 for a bit. But as soon as it's 48, I'm gonna speed up to 48. There we are, I'm at 48. Excellent. And 177, let's go. For just under 2 kilometers. Okay, I'm trying to focus right now. And not make mistakes, like I already have. So yeah. Alright, I'm going to speed up to 169, not 177. I can do that. Yeah, 169. Until I need to slow down to 129. So I'd like to save that now. Let's do it. That's fine, I can do this. Hopefully. Okay. Going down to 89 kilometers. And very soon, going down to 80. I can wait until, like, the 500 meter mark for this. Which is bad now, actually. I did it before I said it, so there's that. Just saying hello to my fellow driver. That's something I like to do. Hey, what did you do then, Lightstrike? I'm curious. Just like IRL. Yeah, basically. Oh, down to 64. Alright, you don't want to know? I don't want to know? Okay. I'm okay with not knowing. Let me put my camera down a little bit. I'm gonna keep my thing there, just in case. I pressed it once, just in case. Ah, 40. Whoops. Forgot about that. Good, I did it. I'm happy that I did it. Excellent. It's because my very smart cousin got only an honor, not with a very high honor on her grades. Okay. What's my PC specs? I'll be honest, I don't think it matters because the stuttering in this game will probably happen for any new mission, whatever you want to call it. That's the start of the platform there. I'm just going to slow down now. 25 miles. Okay. Just in case I'm going to turn these off. Just in case. But at the same time, I don't know my specs off the top of my head. I'll have to come back on probably a different day and answer your question. Sorry, Saras. But honestly, I think they're good. To say the... I think they're good, to say the least. Like, decently good specs, you know? I'll at least go up to 10, just in case. That's all I'll do. 10 most. 10 at the most. Because you want to buy a gaming laptop. I guess it's whatever your budget is, mostly. But at the same time, depending on your budget, you could still get a really good gaming laptop. It depends on what you want. There we go. That is a well-known railway journalist who wants to get a picture with you of the new train. Shut down the cab and speak to them first before preparing the train for departure. Okay. So. Handle to... off. The power handle. Okay. That's off. Okay. The lights to tail. There we are. Pan down button. Remove the master key. And then I can exit. Cool. Yeah, I figured that was the journalist. Jeffrey Hallmarsh. Let me just line this up. Perfect. Now look at the camera and say, cheese! Cheese! Thank you, mate. Alright, let's go to the other end. I want a laptop that I know it could run everything. Honestly, it depends on what games you want to play, really. Even if I tell you my specs, I don't know how much it'll help you unless you want to play a game like this. You know, this specifically. Besides, even if I knew a lot about, like, computers, which I honestly don't, just to be frank, my advice would still be to just think of what budget you want, or plan out your budget first. Or maybe look at the computers you want to get first that are pre-built, before deciding to buy anything. Like, basically research, more or less. This game probably needs higher specs. Yes and no. It depends on what settings you have it on. Alrighty. I can lock the doors now. Alright, if I pause briefly, let me go to my settings, and I think it's advanced settings. Most of my settings are on ultra right now with a max FPS of 62. Some are on high. Basically the usual stuff, more or less, that at like a higher sort of, you know. I forgot what I was going to say there. Yeah, mostly ultra. Yeah, definitely ultra. Graphics preset ultra, definitely. And aside from the couple of stutterings that's basically expected at this point, for anyone, not just me, it does run really well. Alrighty. Off we go. Let's go! Gonna have to go 48 in a minute. Yeah, and this game has great graphics. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So yeah, now we're making our way to Watford Junction. And we're on our way. Alright, let's go 48. And soon we can go 80 kilometers, that is. Off we go. Soon we'll be able to go 89 and just higher, basically. Sparks, can you install that in mobile? Because I'm in mobile, I don't have a PC. Train Sim World 5 and coming soon 6? No. On PC, obviously, consoles... That's about it, really. I think. It's basically sold on Steam, Epic Games, the Xbox Store, PlayStation Store. I don't know about Nintendo. I would guess not. But yeah, if you don't have a computer, but you do have a console, you can still play it. My suggestion, though, if you start collecting it on one console, try and stick to that console as much as you can, in theory. Because otherwise you'd have to re-buy a lot of the same things on a different console. Like, I started getting mine on Steam, so that's what I've stuck with the entire time. because older DLCs can be brought forward to the current game, basically. Except for Train Sim World 2020. I still have that, but it's not being sold anymore. That has at least 2 DLCs that are not available from Train Sim World 2 onwards. So if you want to play those 2 specific DLCs, you'd have to go back to the very first one, if you had it. But everything else is basically on the current game, more or less. There's another couple that aren't on anymore because of licensing issues, but that's basically the only thing. Let's go to 161 kilometers, hopefully. Yes. 161 right now. I saw the London Underground over there. That's cool. Layering on different DLCs within each other. That's the great thing about this. Okay, whoops. Too much speaking there. By the way, do you know why I have this profile? It's because it's not just about that I like Jolteon. Like me! It's because I wanted some inspiration from other YouTubers and I chose you. Thank you for that. Thank you for choosing me for that. I really appreciate that. And thank you for dropping by on the stream as well. I seriously appreciate that, thank you. But 18 kilometers to Watford Junction. We can go even faster for a bit, that's awesome. Yeah, I just got a random notification and I remembered you, so I joined the stream. Excellent. Welcome back at least. It is great to see you again. I think it was Saras who asked me this earlier. I have remembered at least one spec that I have. I've forgotten most of everything. But I'm pretty sure I have 16 gigabytes of RAM. And I'm hoping that's helping me. To put it nicely. Hopefully. No, not 64. 16. 64 would be way too much. Yeah, nowadays, Lightstrike, it's mostly this and Pokemon. I'd like to play other games, I just haven't found the time or haven't had an excuse to play them. Sadly. But that's basically how it is right now. Yeah, 16 gigabytes is pretty good. 64 would be overpowered. But my old computer used to have 8 gigabytes of RAM. And when it was having problems, I upgraded it to 16 gigabytes. Where it developed a different problem entirely. But fixed the RAM issue at least. So now this computer is just working as intended, you know? I remember you played Minecraft back then, I think. Not on the channel, no, but I have played it before. At least I don't remember actually playing it on the channel. Not that I know of. But I've definitely played it before. The laptop I have now has 8 GB and can run a lot of games like GTA 5 and more. Ooh, interesting. Very nice. Alright, 8 kilometers. Gonna have a bit more of my Coke. And I know I'm gonna finish it in a second, so don't mind me. Alright, I need to slow down to 177 at some point soon. I like how these two train lines are basically neck and neck right now. That's really cool. Reminds me of when the Metro and the Sydney trains basically meet up at the same station. That's honestly a really cool moment. Going down to 177, a kilometer in advance. I came to your oldest vids and found out you actually played TCG Pokemon. Yeah, basically. I still can if I really want to nowadays, but I just don't really want to, you know? The video games are much more enticing for me. It's not that I'm slandering the TCG, you know? I still like it every now and again. Especially whenever I open up TCG Pocket. But yeah, basically, if I wasn't into shiny hunting, I would go back into probably competitive video game Pokemon. And trying to get into worlds, basically. Let's see how good the braking is right now, because I'm putting it at 100% braking. Let's see what happens. Ooh, that's not a good sign. I know. If I stop before the signal, I'll be very surprised. Well, color me surprised then. Oh my god. Okay, well, I definitely need to slow down much earlier. Because, oh my god. Well, I had to stop at the station anyway, but let's see how far I overshot it, shall we? Oh my god, I only overstopped, like, the spot I was meant to stop at. I'm still in the station. That's cool. There we go. Looks like we didn't arrive at the same time as the other train. Why? What now? We'll be held here for a while, park the train, and let's see how you did today. Oh, come on! Alright, fine. Yeah, the brakes are pretty good. That's so surprising. Okay, that's apparently it. I still got the platinum medal, though. That's really good. Excellent. So that was refreshing refurb. Sure, minus 227.5 for speeding a lot. I did use the safety system. I'm very happy about that. But yes, we did it. That was a cool one. Let's see what's next, shall we? Let me hide that on my thing. And... let's see. Ooh, interesting. We're going back to the Isle of Wight. Now, I know which one I'm choosing because, well, to put it simply, I have the Isle of Wight and Isle of Wight's 2022 as separate things. So, I'm pretty sure I have done these recently. That's true, you did go on, like, the flash mode, I think. And he's going super fast. I think that's what you're saying. I don't know. Yeah, basically. But engineering interruption on the Isle of Wight, driving the class 483. Engineering work on the track has resulted in this being a service from the pier to Sandown station and back again. Is it like an express service from one station to the other, skipping everything in between, and then going back again? That's the only way I can see it being like 30 minutes, you know? Let's do that then. Let's try it. God, why is there a bright light? No, go away. Ah! What even is that? Engineering interruption. Oh, no introduction, just climb aboard the train? Okay, fine. Apparently, I've mentioned in a previous live stream or something that this might not be the correct livery for this. It actually is, as far as I know. So, windows down. And... there we go. Load the passengers, and let's see, what do we need to do? Trip power, I'll keep that in mind. Alrighty. Ow, my eyes suddenly got flashed by the light. Yeah, so did mine. Is it this one I'm thinking of, or the next carriage? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this one. There we are. Let's go back to our seat. Now that I've got the lights on. Excellent. Gonna start closing the doors now. Oh no, sorry, I need to go now because I'm gonna need to do something. I'm sorry though, I'll watch your streams if you do any. Bye! Alright, Light Strike, have a good day or night or whatever time it is for you. Take care, buddy. Yeah, headlights should be on right now. Alright, let's have a look at our train then. Excellent. Take care then. Alrighty. Next station coming up. Excellent. Stopping in the right spot. Ah, okay, we are letting passengers on and off. Oh, I did not know that. Cool. Excellent. I was unsure why we were stopping at this station. Now I know this is not an express service. This might be an all stops service. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Let's make sure we're ready to go again, at least. Let's go! Excellent. Excellent. So I'm guessing we have to stop at this station. But are there any other trains that are out and about? I really don't know. At least these trains have pretty good braking. There we go. Excellent. This is honestly a pretty small train. It really is. Ah, well, it is what it is. Actually, can I at least see the back of the train? Yes, I can. Alrighty. Let's go. Off we go. Alright, 72 kilometers. Oh, this one's a go via location, okay. That train seems longer than mine, that's not fair. Aw, man. Just in case. Hello, Professor Locomotive. I'm going well, how are you? Oh, it's go via location, never mind. You're good? Excellent. Glad to hear it. 4 kilometers braiding station. Excellent. What are you doing in Train Sim World? I am driving from Ryde Pierhead to basically the end of the line and then back again. That's basically what I'm doing right now. And I've already been able to drive the Class 290, I think. 390. Sorry, 390. So that was a cool time. What have you been up to then? What exciting things are happening over at you? Oh, not much. Haven't really been out train spotting for a little while. Fair enough. I get that. Sometimes other things take over. I honestly do get that. Should be getting some interesting trains over the next couple of weeks. I know about the Oscar repainting. I've heard there's one for the Tangara as well, but I don't know anything about that. That would be cool to see. So I'm guessing I need to stay at 64 kilometers. Why not just keep doing that now? Ah yes, I've been trying my best to see them, but no luck so far. Unfortunately, all I know is that they're not on my part of the line, basically. Alrighty. I ran to Central today behind diesel locomotive 42103. Ooh, nice. That's a cool one. I hope you enjoyed that. It sounds like a lot of fun, to say the least. And there we are. We are at the next station. Excellent. Well, I guess we'll find out at some point soon, won't we? Are you going to be getting Train Sim World 6? Yes. I'll be able to play it a bit before it actually launches publicly, you know? Only because I've pre-ordered it, but still, it's fun. It's exciting. At least for me it is. Sure, I could wait a bit, but why bother? The next red signal's in 3 kilometers, so... in less than 10 seconds, I'm going to close my doors and just go. Yeah, you'll try and get it as well? Excellent. The more the merrier. The way of the trains, just enjoy things for what they are, more or less. So at Sandown platform, Sandown station, I'll probably have to stop. Well, it's raining right now, so I've got the wipers on. Alright, I'm gonna slow down to 24 very soon. Yeah, slow down to 24. And then 16, apparently. Do you know the 90 classes that operate up in the Hunter Valley? Unfortunately, no. No, I do not. I wish I did. Alright, 16 kilometers. In a way, I would like to explore more of New South Wales and see what other trains are around. I've just never gotten, I don't know, the what's the word I'm trying to think of? The courage, I guess. That's the main thing. To get outside of my area. I've done a little bit extra, like train rides outside of my normal area, but nothing very exciting for normal train spotters. So I'd have to slowly work up the courage for that. And find the time, that's the other thing. Okay. So why am I stopping here? I mean, in a way, I'm glad you did. But also, why? I feel like I've had this problem before. How did I overcome it? How did I overcome this? Oh, cold start. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Okay, got it. Got it. Much faster than I did before, at least. Come on, why is it still not working? It's like it's not getting power in this section. Why? I don't get that. I really don't. Wait, was I... How did I go past it? Okay, I think I can fix this. Hold on. Let's just go back for a bit. We should be okay, hopefully. Hopefully. How is reversing more reliable than going forwards in this case? Alright, I need to get control on this. We have not lost out yet. Not yet. At least I hope. Okay. 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 So that sort of worked. Let's not do that again, shall we? Oh boy. How the hell did I lose track of what was happening? Aside from the obvious. Oh, well, I'm glad we didn't have to restart that. I'm just really glad about that. Almost there. Off we go. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Oh, the master key on the other side, okay. And let's see. Headlight off. Cab light off. Instrument light off. What button is that? Coupling, okay. Well, let's just go straight to the other side. Here we are. Let's open the windows quickly. Headlights, instrument lights. And I think we can go. Off we go. I mean, I think cold start was the right thing to do, I don't know. Oh, I'm way going fast. Whoops. I did not notice the speed at all. Whoops. Excellent. Okay. Alright, let's go back to braiding platform. We are going to stop there. As a normal passenger train service. Gonna slow down to 32 kilometers a bit after the station. That'll be good. There we go. We made it to the station. If we're lucky, we could still make it on time to the rest of the stations, hopefully. Even though that we're 3 minutes late for this one. Well... That's my mistake, honestly. Alrighty. I'm literally just sitting here waiting. There we go. Did not think I could change it while I was still moving. Whoops. Well, now I know. Well, soon we can go 64. That'll be nice. Okay. Whee! Alright, very soon we can go 72 kilometers. That'll be nice. This route looks pretty cool. It is the Isle of Wight. Apparently there is two different versions, the Isle of Wight and the Isle of Wight 2022, which uses more modern trains for this route. But I'm using the older kind of trains. So yeah. Oh yeah, I was meant to get into that a while back. Pretty cool. Honestly, yeah, it is. Oh, my grandma is going out the window now. My grandma's going out the window. No. At least I hope that was a joke. Going down to 48 kilometers. Not yet. Soon. Which apparently is 30 miles an hour. Apparently. Okay, I was slowing down a bit too fast there. But also I can't go too fast right now. Now I can. Alright, then we go to Ride St. John's Road. Which I'm pretty sure is the station just before the Ryde Pier. I'm pretty sure it is. Excellent. Alright, let's start slowing down. That's the plan. Wonderful. There we go. Alright, you're going to head off now? Have a good night then, Professor Locomotive. Thank you for dropping by. Always appreciate talking to you. And I love hearing about your journeys as well. Alrighty. Making pretty good progress through this. That's very good. Despite our mishap earlier. Alright, going mildly fast to 32 kilometers. Let's go there. And then stopping at Ryde Esplanade. I was wrong about the previous station, by the way. And of course it suddenly surged forward. Almost there. Almost there. Ride Esplanade is the one I'm thinking of. Gotcha. Excellent. Alright, we're almost back to Ride Pier. I've forgotten the actual station name, or the actual place. It's apparently a big part of, like, Ride. Apparently. Alright, off we go. And I know this is the end of the line. There's literally nothing beyond this, from what I've seen. And I haven't really seen much. Hello, Lightstrike. Welcome back again. Good to see you again. What time are you going to end the stream? I honestly don't know. I really don't know. And there we go. 4 minutes later than I was meant to, but oh well. We did it in the end. And there is our train. Number 009. I'm guessing this is supposed to be the A end, but I actually don't know. Oh, D. Okay. You just came back to say, good night. Good night, Lightstrike. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. And I hope you have a good weekend. Cool, this door opens. Oh, lock the doors? Okay. To EP Max. And handbrake to 30%. And then fully applied. And then to Westinghouse hold. What the hell was that picture? That was a bad picture. It just straight up was. Well, anyway, that's our part on the Isle of Wight tonight. What was the thing called again? Engineering interruption. We got gold at least. That's really good. I don't think we can get platinum on this one, so let's move on to something that I don't need to have a random wheel for. Like a wheel picker sort of thing. I know exactly what we're going to do at least one time tonight. This is when I started to do I think the previous Train Sim World live stream that I did. And I did something wrong, so let's do it again tonight before we move on to other actual trains. The Devious Diesel. Thank you very much. I was trying to say it.
Early the next morning, Diesel crept into the station. He looked to see if anyone was around and saw that Thomas was sitting outside the shed dozing. He also noticed that Annie and Clarabelle were sleeping too. And an idea came to him.
Okay.
What a good idea, Diesel thought to himself. If I shunt those trucks in front of them, then Thomas would have to spend even more time getting them back. Thomas
Okay.
won't be a useful engine if he's late. And on his first day, too. Chuckled Diesel deviously. I must be careful not to wake him, though.
Okay then. So what do we need to do? There is a window I can open. Excellent. Let's go back to the signal then, I guess. And here we are. Driving Devious Diesel. Unfortunately, these are very simple controls, but it's still nice at least. Alrighty. Yeah, move out of the way, cars. Thank you. Excellent. Alright, then we need a couple up in front. Oh cool, we can go now. Excellent. Off we go then. Let's go get some of those trucks, shall we? There they are, straight ahead. Alright, well, you're still going on. I'm going to use this camera to actually see how close you are. I'll use this camera over here. Yeah, because I need to slow down. And there we are. And backwards we go to the signal. Man, I love these graphics. Yeah, they're honestly really good. They look really nice. Especially like inside the cab. Sure, it's Diesel from Thomas and Friends, but still. The cab looks semi-realistic. Except for barely anything we can control, you know. But it's still great. Yeah, Sky's also looking really good. Because I think it's meant to represent like an early morning. I'm pretty sure. So yeah. That's why I need your specs. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry, Saras. I will have to come back to you about that. Alright, let's wait for a signal change then. There we are. Yeah, don't worry, I'll be back here next week too. Ain't going anywhere. Glad to hear that, Saras. Thank you. Alright, I was stopping at Minehead Platform with this mini train. Okay. So let's see from the front cars, how far away is that? Sparky sounds more depressed rather than having fun. I'll be honest, this is just my normal voice, more or less. I honestly don't know what else to say right now about that. I guess from an outsider's view, I could agree. Ah, well. Excellent. Alright, let me go to the free camera. Yes, it is a Thomas character, you're right. We are driving Diesel at the moment. And this is official stuff, by the way, in Train Sim Mod 5. And I thought I might not give it a good try, basically. I forgot to put the headlights on all this time. Unfortunately, it's very simple controls, but it's still really cool. You should make the trains in this game have a living hell. Well, isn't that... I feel like that's what Diesel is trying to do to Thomas right now. Just not quite in so eloquent words, as you say. There we go. Thomas looks mischievous today. Now, if only this was Thomas. Not quite. Oh, I see. We're coupling up to Annie and Clarabelle. Okay. Look up Happy Tree Friends? No. I will not look that up. What was that? Was someone on their bike? Is that what happened? Cause I know what that is, Lady Drop Bear. I know what that is. I have seen a couple of scenes from that show. I will never watch it. Yeah, I can keep rolling forwards to Annie and Clarabelle, that's fine, I can do that. Those trucks on the right came out of nowhere. Oh, come on, it can be funny? Nah. What about Starship Troopers? I think you told me about that. Was it last night's stream? I feel like it was. Alrighty. Let's go backwards. Bye, Thomas. Basically, I would like to watch Starship Troopers. I really would. I can watch it on YouTube. Oh, nice. Alright, I guess I'll have to find the time to watch that then. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know. We'll see. 2 are free and 1 is buyable. Okay, fair enough. Yes, Annie and Clarabelle, you're coming with me. And you two do not get a say in this. Alrighty. While I'm carrying these two, I don't mind being silent. Just cause. You know? I'm tempted to beep like I normally have so far, but I'm not going to. This is Diesel we're talking about. He's the silent, sneaky type, mostly. Not always silent, you know. And there we are. Oh. Not what I wanted to do. The movie is basically a war parody, and it's also got some funny propaganda parodies. Oh, nice. And off we go. But the movie is actually good. Alright then, I would actually like to watch it then. It sounds nice. Well, it sounds cool, I think. However, okay, loads of death and lost limbs. Alrighty then, I will keep that in mind. It's not, like, that bad. Fair enough then. But it has some blood and limbs being lost. Fair enough. Fair enough. And here. Let's uncouple then. Why am I in here? Excellent. And backwards we go. And the bugs are quite scary, just like Australia. Look up Starship Trooper arachnids. They are quite similar. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to look that up. Hello, trucks. Hopefully you help cause some mischief for me. Ha 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 ha. It's not like mega scary, but pretty scary. Yeah, if we're talking about arachnids in general, no thank you. But the bugs are actually quite cool in the movie. Fair enough. And let's go. And the design is awesome. Ooh, I'll have to keep that in mind. Okay, maybe. We'll see. Okay. Slowing down a bit. Excellent. They got other bugs too. Oh, okay. Alrighty then. Like a tank bug. And now. So why is it red? There we go. I was worried I would have to go through a red and possibly lose this. But nope, all I had to do was wait. Wonderful. A brain bug which sucks out brains and can only walk with other bugs under it. Interesting. That's honestly an interesting concept. But also I feel like that is something based in reality. There we go. A warrior bug which can rip apart troopers and make really bad injuries. Alright, going to the siding. That is very interesting. The warrior bug is actually the bug you see the most. It's the main soldier for the arachnids. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to hear that bike bell a lot more now. And also a god bug. In Starship Troopers 3. Okay. Which is the god of all bugs. Oh, interesting. Let's uncouple. There we are.
Let's see what's top of hat thinks of Thomas now.
Yes, shall we? Interesting
He whispered to Annie and Clarabelle.
chuckling there.
Sleep tight, ladies. And as quietly as he could, Diesel scuttled away.
You really got to look up Starship Troopers arachnids. They are so cool looking. Alright then, I guess I will. Not right this second, obviously. I think I can do one more, at least. Now that I've done, what's it called again? The Devious Diesel. Honestly, that was fun helping him do that. That was awesome. And let's see what's up next for possibly the last one. Ooh, it was about to cross over, but the Fife Circle Line. Have I really not done this at all? Interesting. I already thought I did. Fife Circle Line. No, I have not. Okay, cool. Interesting. Alrighty, let me try an easy one for now. Let's do Fun Around the Firth as my very first one. I don't mind doing that. So we're going to drive the Class 170 on the Fife Circle Line. Fun around the Firth. Welcome to the lovely Fife Circle. You'll be providing a specialised tourist service across the Forth Bridge and along the coast of Kirkcaldy, stopping at several scenic destinations around the stunning Firth of Forth for photoshoot opportunities before finally stopping at Kirkcaldy. Enjoy the view. And indeed, based on this photo, I hope I will. So let's just do that. For now. Just waiting for this. Okay. Fun around the Firth. Welcome to the lovely Fife Circle. Oh, we've already read that part. Should that be there? One out of 29 seal plush collected. Interesting. Can I actually go in here? Ooh, I can. Okay, that's cool. I did not expect that. And let's sit down, shall we? Master key to unlocked. Neutral. Unlock the doors. Now, how can I choose the headlights? There it is. Day running. Tail lights on, of course. Train lights on. Cool. Alrighty, I'm ready. Oh, it's gonna be on one side again, okay. I can hear the doors closing. That's really good. Headlights to day running. Alrighty. And away we go. And we're off. So I had to speed up for a second there. At least I felt like I did. I probably didn't actually need to. Alright, let's keep going. You're waiting for me to look them up? At this point, I don't think I'm gonna look them up. Not now, at least. Go via location. Will do. Not now. Stopping at Murrayfield Stadium. Oh gee, that's loud. I think for once I'll keep the windows closed. Just this once. Funny thing? What's the funny thing? Alrighty. I found some kid who has 4 MacBooks just for messages. Why? What's the point of that? I don't get it. That just seems weird to me, honestly. Alright, I think I can safely open the windows again. Excellent. Alright, off we go. Okay, maybe not. Alright, this braking is okay. And that's pretty good. Four for either sending messages, deleting messages, blocking messages, or keeping hold of them. I see. Good enough. Wait for tourists to take pictures, okay. Yeah, I don't know why they would do that, that's weird. They are distributing Shiny Koraidon and Miraidon on the 26th of September. I heard it's going to be in GameStop in the US, and I think they have that in Canada. And Australia and New Zealand EB Games. And obviously Japan, obviously. But it's interesting how those are so far the only places confirmed. Interesting. But at least I'll be able to get my shiny Koraidon and Miraidon very soon. Hopefully. Alright. Let's go! Also, there is a Nintendo Direct. Yeah, about 11 PM my time. I know that. In less than half an hour. I don't think I'm going to stay up for it. This might be one of the last ones I do. So, we'll see. And off we go. Well, let's just keep going with our train, shall we? Yeah, honestly, it's kind of weird how Europe, not even the UK, is going to get Miraidon or Koraidon soon, apparently. That is kind of weird, I will admit. Just a relaxing train ride, you know? Well, they weren't staying behind the yellow line. What a shame. It says go via location. I'm tempted to slow down, but I'm not going to. Go via location Delmany. Let's go, let's keep going. Yeah, I felt like I had slowed down a bit there, but now I'm alright. Now we can keep going. Oh well, I guess I'm going top speed right now. Going down to 80 now. 80 kilometers. Let's double check that was a go via location. Very good. Stop on the 4th bridge. I want to make sure this is right, so I'm going to slow down. This is honestly an interesting bridge. It really is. Alrighty. Oh, this is perfect. Excellent. 1 minute pause. Okay. My hands are off the keyboard. Oh well. This is what our train looks like on the bridge. Very nice. Oh, you have to go? Alright, Saras, have a good night then. Thank you for joining. Take care then. And see you next week, definitely. Thank you again. And this is what our train looks like on the bridge. Wonder what it looks like from far away. Oh, that's cool. Already going 60 kilometers, that's cool. That's just straight up cool. That's a cool shot. And then I forget about the speed. Ah, well. Alright, down to 64. Alright, stopping here, okay. Oopsies. Don't overshoot it by much. Please don't overshoot it by much. Thank you. 1 minute pause for the tourists. Okay, fine. I thought I'd be going for a bit more, but nope. Of course not. There's nothing to do while I'm here. Thank you. Alright, stopping at Silver Sands Bay. Alright, slowing down now. Just completely. Alrighty. Hello, Julie. Good to see you. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Don't mind me, we are driving. Yes, I saw the announcement of Shiny Koraidon and Shiny Miraidon. I did see that. You're great! In all caps. Okay. Well, it is good to see you. Yeah, woo! Yeah, Nintendo Direct. That's right. In less than 10 minutes, apparently. Maybe I will see it. Who knows? Who knows? But you can only get Miraidon. I see. Well, I have an idea of how you feel, honestly, Julie, because back when Shiny Zamazenta and Shiny Zacian were being released for Sword and Shield, I could only get Shiny Zamazenta in my sword, because I did not have a shield active. I'm pretty sure I had the... No, I don't think I even had the shield game at that time. So, I completely missed out on Shiny Zacian. So, yeah. Oh, well, at least you get to enjoy one of them. That's the important thing, I think. Yeah, one is better than none. That's right. That I can agree with. Alrighty. Slowing down to 80. Alrighty. Let's go for a bit more. Alright, slowing down now. Five minutes left till direct. Oh well, if I miss it, I miss it for now. That's fine. I don't mind. Alrighty. Alright, 1 minute for tourist photo shoot. Okay. I'll be watching, so I'll keep checking in. Fair enough. Fair enough, Julie. So I was testing out my recording's responsiveness. Honestly, I think the recording might be better than the actual game responding. That's funny. Alrighty. Burnt Island Harbour. Let's go. People in the chat are saying Switch 3 confirmed. Oh my god. Really? Weirdos. I guess I'll slowly go down to 64 kilometers. Almost there. Excellent. 1 minute pause for tourist photo shoot. Okay. I've barely seen any trains going back the same way. Where are they? Seems like there's not too many, sadly. I say that and then I spotted one, but still. The point kind of remains. Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. Yes, yes it is. Oh, whoops. Alright, never mind. I just realised I was going over the speed limit. I was not paying attention to that. Whoops. A Mario Art Gallery. Interesting. I guess it's not a terrible idea, but it is kind of weird. Mario Movie 2, I actually kind of expected that in a way. Actually, no I didn't, but I'm not surprised. I'm really not. That honestly makes sense to me. Okay, yeah, this is definitely going to be the last train trip I do. Let's go! Going to the Fife Coastal Path. I just saw that we need to go 48 very soon. Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 on the Switch. Technically Mario Galaxy 1 was already on the Switch, but 2? Interesting, okay. Good to know. There we are. This went slightly overspeed for a bit before it changed. So I'm glad that worked out. Alrighty. Going well so far. Okay. Oh, we're getting some red signals. Interesting. Are we catching up to a train in front of us? That's cool. Or maybe just our stop location. I don't know. I'm taking this nice and easy. Mario Tennis Fever. Okay. Cool. Alright, did not know I had to unlock the doors. Okay. Alright, locking the doors. Thank you for completing this run. Let's see how you performed. Oh, come on. Objective complete. Okay, we got platinum at least. That was good. Excellent. For my first time being on the Fife Circle, or Fife Line, whatever it's called. The Fife Circle line. That was honestly really good. And so, with that, I'm going to leave this stream here. I'm going to end it here. Sorry, guys. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like. And if you want to see more content just like this one, then please hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all my videos and more. And thank you, Julie, for giving me a couple of updates about the Nintendo Direct that's currently happening. And I'll see you all next week for more live streams and videos. Thanks again, guys. Take care.